The concept of heaven is not a common thought for most people. The idea of anything past this stage of life is something most people leave up to fate. But what happens when your time runs out? Heaven is you and the people you love in your final moments. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. Henry Drummond once said, "The best way to get to heaven is to take it with you." Liminality by Neil Hilborn and Death is Nothing at All by Henry Scott Holland. Our headlights snake across the West Texas highway. Out here they've only got two kinds of music on the radio, country and western. Her hair touches my shoulder in the winds. The road signs say, "Turn ahead." We sing along to songs our parents taught us. "Turn ahead, steep cliff." Her finger is curled around my belt loop. "Steep cliff, pay attention. The road curves away from me." Our voices crumple as we clip the guardrail. Our wheels lift skyward. The car spins, flips. The sky and riverbed fight for supremacy. Our headlights kick into space. All of our clothes float around us. Her blouse blossoms like a supernova. Change in the cup holders form constellations glinting in front of our eyes. We are astronauts coming back to Earth. When the nickel stars settle in the dust, we hang upside down, dangling like marionettes from our seatbelts. We fall to the ceiling that was never meant to be a floor. Her collarbone is broken, the same one she fractured at 6 years old. All of the glass floats around us in a perfect halo orbit. We are freezing in our own solar system. And as I'm blinking in and out of consciousness, she speaks to me in a voice that comes from just behind my ear. She says, "All that has ever mattered is volume, and if you turn up the speakers past the point of sound to deafening silence, you will hear me again. I will whisper your name through the cracks in the canyon walls, and you will know that this is heaven." Knowing that someone will always remember your irises and where you hid your love letters and why you could never speak in anything but short sentences. It is not a golden escalator or a glowing choir conveying you into the sky. The hand of God does not reach down and pluck you from your earthly shell. No, the way to heaven is here, in your last moments, these last half seconds before your soul shivers out of your bones. You will see the candle on your first birthday cake, feel the brush of your mother's braid, smell your father's shaving cream on the day he taught you. There's a tornado in your throat. You will hear our whispered phone calls, our entwined I love yous, and their softness will weigh down on you. Heaven is an exhausted horse laying down to die. It is you and your ceiling fans conversing in whispers. Heaven is floating to earth in this already shattered car. I will lie here forever and sing to you all the things I stopped myself from saying while we were alive. Death is nothing at all. I have only slipped away to the next room. I am I, and you are you. Whatever we were to each other, that we still are. Call me by my old familiar name. Speak to me in the easy way which you always used to. Put no difference into your tone, wear no forced air of solemnity or sorrow. Laugh as we always laughed at the little jokes that we enjoyed together. Play, smile, think of me. Let my name be ever the household word that it always was. Let it be spoken without effect, without the trace of a shadow on it. Life means all that it ever meant. It is the same that it ever was. There is absolute, unbroken continuity. Why should I be out of mind? Because I am out of sight. I am but waiting for you, for an interval, somewhere very near, just around the corner. Nothing is past, nothing is lost. One brief moment and all will be as it was before. Thank you for judging, thank you for timekeeping.